Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to dominate on Malphite top lane. He's an amazing top lane champion if you're a beginner or if you're just looking for a meta top laner in general. Super strong right now. You're gonna want to max Q first, E second, and W last, taking points in your Q, E, W in that order as well. We are up against a 𝐒𝐂𝐈. Interesting matchup. We'll just try to poke her down and minimize the damage we're taking. Depending on what she took for her potions, like if she went refill, we'll just poke her whenever our arcane comment's up. If you're having to be super economical, you'll typically only want to Q whenever your mana flow and arcane comment are up. Mana flow's on a 15-second cooldown, arcane's on a 20-second, so they're relatively up at the same time. Just watch for that. It'll show you here whenever they're on a cooldown and when they'll be up. So now, since they're both up, I'm just going to go in for a Q, hopefully. Alright, she let us take it. We're going to run away from the minions. Now they're both on a cooldown. You don't really want to shove wave on Malphite early. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting my last hits. Got all three. That's awesome. I hit her with another Q even though my mana flow and comment are on cooldown. That's alright. Sometimes you gotta take the hits when you can get them, especially if they're going to play really far back. My wave's actually pushing now. At the very least, I'm getting pretty much all my last hits, so I'm not too worried about it. I do need to finish shoving it in since my wave's bigger. You want to finish pushing it in, otherwise it can get really awkward. Nice. So we've gotten every minion but one. Our comment is up, ready to use it. We'll hit her under turret. It has such a long travel time that you can usually hit people under turret with it before the turret can hit you, because it just takes so long to get to its destination. Since it's point and click, you can't miss. I activated my refill while my Q was in midair, so it even procs the refill potion's burn damage. That way I can perhaps hit her with another Q. But she actually backed off. Ended up missing a minion. Now her wave is actually pushing towards us since it's closer to her side of the map. Her minions are going to reinforce faster. Since she's a ranged champion, I'm actually just going to get another point in my... Damn, I missed cannon. That sucks. I'm just going to get another point in my Q for now since she's a ranged champ. I can't even hit her with my auto attacks at the moment. Against melee champions, you're going to want to get your W at level 3. Don't worry too much about your passive. Unless you're playing against a champion who has really high poke like GP, or perhaps an all-in champion like Darius 𝐒𝐿𝐼, those can be tough. Now she's forced to just farm at max range. This is exactly where you want your opponents, but ideally be hitting the CS to last hit as well. She just has to sit back. And as you can see, she has more minions, so we can just chill. If their wave starts getting too big, you need to thin it out, otherwise they'll crash a tsunami on you. You don't want that. So I'm going to thin it out here. I got a point in my W now. Once again, against melee champions, you're going to want to get your W at level 3. You don't want to push it off for this long. Got my passive back up. The wave is still technically frozen for me since hers are going to reinforce sooner. I want to hit her with Qs, but she just won't let me. It's fine. We still have the wave in a nice little freeze. As long as you're full HP on Malphite, even if you get ganked, it's really hard for them to kill you. Kind of just messed up the freeze there. I didn't want to miss the minion though. We're going to go ahead and just shove this in. You can use your W as an auto attack resetter as well. Got all three of those. Trying to hit her with Qs, but she just won't step up. She's playing really safe. She's respecting my early game prowess. Malphite can outlane pretty much 90% of top lane champions right now. His only real bad matchups are particularly against AP champions like 𝐒𝐿𝐼 or against Scion top. They're not very common. I used my corruption there, let it burn her. Be careful not to go under turret while they're getting burned. I'm gonna go walk up, auto attack W her. Auto attack W, E, Q. That's how you do it. I'll go ahead and use a biscuit because I don't know where their jungler is. Oh, he's bot lane. Actually, didn't need to even use a biscuit. Generally, you don't want to use biscuits unless you're missing a lot of HP or missing a lot of mana, because the biscuits give you HP and mana back depending on how much you're missing. So the more you're missing when you use a biscuit, the better. I'm going to use my Q for a speed up. Whenever you hit a minion, monster, or champion with your Q on Malphite, it will speed you up. Just leave my ward right there. I want to reset. I have my R. She's a bunch of levels down since I crashed that wave. Just walked up to her, auto attack W reset, hit her with E. Your E does have more range than your autos, so normally when you're comboing somebody to death, you will kind of use E in your Q last, since you want to fit in as many autos as possible, since it takes time to cast your spells. So that was just an auto attack, W reset into an EQ. I need to thin this out. Cannon minion counts as like 2.5 minions, so you only want them to have 4 max, more than you, especially when it's in the middle of the wave. Now I'm burning the whole wave with my Sunfire right now, so I'm unintentionally pushing it. So you need to be careful once you have your Sunfire where you're standing. Malphite's all about wave control, since you have that constant Q pressure. Our Comet's off a cooldown, and so is our mana flow. She's not really willing to trade with us at the moment. Our wave's gonna start pushing to her. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna hit the whole thing with my E. On W reset. Your W is super inexpensive to use. It's only like 30 mana. It's insane. Their Hecarim's mid, so I'm free to poke her top lane. She is finally level 6, so she's kind of a champion now. She's got those ranged autos. I used a refill on that one. You don't have to use a refill on every Q, but if you're already missing a chunk of mana, like if you're actually going to get some true regeneration out of it, then it's fine. Didn't want to miss that minion. I didn't want to miss the cannon minion. Generally, you don't want to use abilities on minions, like I said, but if you're going to miss a cannon minion, might as well. I want to use my mana flow on her, so I'm going to chunk her under turret. That turret shot doesn't even matter because we had passive on. We can use a corruption here. We'll use it on the next Q. Get some burn damage and some regeneration. We do need to shove this in. Damn, I missed that one. I'm going to drop my E. Hit her with another Q. Use a refill that time. She's probably about to press R. Alright, she didn't. She wasn't fast enough. We would have lived either way, but she was low enough to where we could one-shot her with the R. That was awesome. Gonna go ahead and use my other refill just in case Hecarim comes. This is a really good matchup for Malphite. His bad ones are... oh shit. I should have autoed it once to get the plate gold. That's my bad. All you have to do is auto it once per the current plate and you'll get the gold. Looks like the Hecarim's bot at least. Leave a ward right here. Like I said, Malphite struggles against some AP matchups. Can be challenging. The one I've had the most trouble with is Mordekaiser. It's really, really tough. Mordekaiser, Darius can be tough. Scion's tough. It's kind of just champions who have very good sustained damage. If somebody doesn't have like any poke and they don't have very good sustain, then you can just chunk them down with your Q alone. And like this 𝐒𝐿, she has no way to sustain my Q poke. Her ultimate is up. We'll take that into account. Do you see how I was faking her out though? I kept walking towards her like back and forth. I was trying to make her think I was going to R to waste hers, but she just ended up not using it. Hit her with my Q. I'm fast. It stills their movement speed. Slows them, speeds you up. Against Master Yi, it doesn't slow him down, so it doesn't speed you up, unfortunately, against him. Pike's here, that's good. Hit her with a Q. Gonna walk up. Auto attack, W reset. Nice. Now, you may say, well, that time you used your E before your W, which is true. She was about to come out of her R, and your E slows her attack speed, so I wanted her attack speed to be super low so she couldn't hurt us. So that time I wasn't too worried about it. Use a refill potion, auto attack, hit him with an E tipper. Didn't get a chance to W reset there. It's alright. Try to clear out this wave. It's getting pretty low. Nice. Just gonna walk up, hit him with a Q, auto attack, W reset, R. Gonna back out. I was tanking pretty much the whole time. Did he actually just kill himself? Dude. He would have actually been out of turret range. I'm going to use my biscuit. All he had to do was run this way. He would have only taken one turret shot, but instead he was in it. He almost left and then he walked and took 3 more. That's really unfortunate. It happens though. It's unfortunate Kel got the gold. I'd rather Hecarim get it. Gonna go ahead and get my Sunfire. Gonna grab my boots. Get a pink ward. Sunfire is still a really good item, even against AP matchups, because it gives you armor and magic resist, which is why it's kind of insane. Whether they're AD or AP, it's your best first item rush on Malphite top. Super, super strong. After Sunfire, normally you go for Thornmail against their team. I'll just get Merc Treads and probably into Abyssal Mask. They're super AP heavy. They have AP mid, AP support, and AP top. Ooh, I should have spent that pipe cut. I could have gotten more than I got. I could have gotten another Null Mantle for my Merc Treads. Hit her with another Q. The red buff is going to heal her up. Red buff when you're out of combat with champions or epic monsters gives you a bunch of health regen, so it's actually going to kind of counter me a bit. Gonna get another point in our E. She's just trying to poke me out. And as I missed the cannon minion. Damn. I see where Hecarim is. He's right there. I have time to shove this. Gonna hit her with a Q to stop her regen on the red buff. Plus just to hit her in general. We still have all 3 corruption potions. Now that we're missing a chunk of mana, I'll use a corruption potion on the next Q. She's trying to bait me out. She's literally just trying to bait me for the Hecarim. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna all in her. I'm just gonna chill. Maybe kill Hecarim. Hit him with a Q and run away. Do you see how I stole his movement speed? I still have my R. He literally can't kill me. Just gonna hit him with a Q and run away. I guess I'll ult if I have to. That's fine. I got the Hecarim. I believe I guess he didn't have Ghost. He just had Nimbus from his... Oh, he probably had his phase rush too. I think she just saw me. I'm putting pressure on it. This wave's gonna push towards me and my wave here will catch it. I can just teleport back to a lane. That really screwed her over there. That really screwed her over really, really hard. I'm trying to get another null magic mantle. I can still freeze the wave. Nice. The wave's frozen. Gonna run her down, auto attack E, auto attack W reset. I still have my Q too. Like that damage, we just basically one-shot her without our R. This is why I'm saying, guys, if you don't know how to play Malphite, and if you're interested in top lane, or if you're just looking for a good beginner champ in general, Malphite's your guy. His early game can be a little slow since you're just basically throwing Qs at them. But after you build up an advantage, since we have more CS than her, and we have more experience since we're not dying, like you see there, you can just muscle them down, bop them. Now, if you have zero way to kill your laner, then you'll normally make teleport plays once you have your R. But since we can kill her, we don't really need to do that. We're gonna hit her with a Q. We're already missing health and mana. Auto attack. What is she doing? Is she insane? She can't do that. What a goose. We took 2 turret shots and still we were half health pretty much. Wow. Alright. Not bad. Hecarim's dead. I actually could have stayed. Yeah, I'm going to be going Abyssal here. In an ideal world, you would go for Thornmail, second item on Malphite. But once again, AP support, AP mid, AP top. And even Ashar does full AP damage. So there's really no incentive for me to rush down a Thornmail right now. I mean, it would help me take less damage from turret shots. But like we talked about, Malphite's Q... Its travel time is so long that you can normally queue and at most take only 1 turret shot, if any, if you time it really well with the turret. You see where the Hecarim is, and as long as you don't die from ganks, the jungler is less likely to come back. Every time they mess up a gank or they waste time coming to your lane, they don't really want to come back. So plus Hecarim's dead, so we'll shove this in. We'll hit her with a Q. I'm not gonna use a corruption potion on that one because I want to step back in on her. Auto attack. Hit her with another Q. I couldn't really hit her with an E there. That was awkward. There we go. Hit her with the RE auto attack. Does that seem balanced or what, guys? And they have already nerfed the Sunfire items. They hotfixed them. So even if Malphite does get a nerf, he'll still be a top 10 top laner instead of the best one. So definitely go out there and play him. He'll be good even after they nerf him. A big part of it is the Corruption Potion. Getting that much free health and mana. With the new items as they are right now, a lot of them don't even give mana. So Malphite getting all of that free poke is just kind of insane. Alright, so we have no pressure on the map. We're up here kind of by ourselves. 𝐒𝐿's gonna come over here. That's why he's acting like a tough guy. We gotta not engage too hard. That's why we're pulling back a bit. We don't have zero pressure on the map. You have to pay attention to who's the farthest up, who's the most vulnerable on the map. My teammates are basically all in base, so it's obviously me. I'm waiting for my R. It's warded right here, but she's greeting really hard for those minions. I Q'd R'd on that. That was kind of funny. It's normally best to R them after you already have them slow. That way you can't miss it. Like, even if they flash, it's hard for them to flash if they're slowed because your R is so big. So that's actually kind of greedy to Q R unless you know their flash is down. Now we know it's down, so we'll do it next time for sure. It looks flashy and cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep pushing this bad boy. We don't need to group. If you can kill your laner on Malphite and you're ahead, there's no reason to group with how strong he is right now. His kill potential is just too high to want to just run around the map. He's not very mobile, especially when your R is down. Like, he's mobile when he has things to fight because he's super fast off his Q. 35% movement speed's insane. But just like walking around, he's slow. He's fast when he has things to Q. Hecarim's bot. Some of them are mid. I can smack her again. My comment's off a cooldown. I'll kind of wait for my passive to come back up here so I don't take more damage. Yep, hit her with a Q. Got my comment off. Your Q holds them still, so there's really no way for your arcane comment to miss. It's kind of nice. I'm going to group on this. I can't really kill her right now with where she's at. Ooh, okay, she backed. I was thinking about it. I'll try to grab this wave. Wow, those melee minions are fast. Nice. Alright, we probably just want to take a camp and then reset here. They're all respawning back in. They're going to be fast coming out of base since they died. And we're sitting on a lot of gold. Oh, that's it. They gave up. If you guys enjoyed this Malphite commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. And if you haven't had a chance yet, come chat and show live on stream.